Arabian, barking other stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed up on wound. I'm like, surely hope that we can fix our differences soon. Buying apples, hun breaking on fruit.
You take everything, why not just take the damn fruit like pasta?
I don't understand it. On another planet? 15 months of this stuff, how I'm gonna manage? And increasing this sentiment, gentlemen.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And when you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Now hugging on the inside. Isaac Frost's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through round number one. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Gotta see those coming.
Isaac Frost giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good step back counter punch there. That was a miss by Carlos Monzon. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Able to cover up that gut. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Stay away.
Carlos Monzon's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Way to block there. Is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Monzon's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. That's a good jab by Isaac Frost right there. That's a heavyweight championship kind of jab. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Monzone's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Monzone's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
Commits to the straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Stay away from those.
Carlos Monzon showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Isaac Frost's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Last 10 seconds.
Pay him back.
Monzone's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Frost's off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Frost's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. And now he's targeting upstairs. Frost's right hand working well that time. He scored well. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Do that again. Gotta see that come in. Let's go. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Move your head.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Come on, keep focused.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Carlos Monzon's right hand scores well that time. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Monzon's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 5 comes to an end. Monzon's making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands. A lot of times the fight ends and the guy puts his hands up and you say, what is he putting his hands up for? And he thinks he won the fight because he wasn't being honest with himself. He's being honest with himself. He knows where he's at.
Isaac Frost really found himself in control so far in these middle rounds just by boxing well.
Yeah, and understanding the landscape, understanding that he's got a guy in front of him who doesn't move well on his feet, doesn't adjust well. He's keeping him off balance.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Unable to score with the hook. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Left and right. You got this one.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but doesn't know where it is now.
Not an accurate hook at all.
Unload! More punches!
10 seconds remaining in this round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation.
You got
like
this one.
Going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Carlos Monzon's punch didn't come close. Frost making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Halfway through this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Don't let him get to you. Doing great.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed.
Keep your feet moving.
That's a big shot he just scored with. Late goings here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
He's done. He's done. Want to double up that gap and finish him off.
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beating him to the mark.
Frost's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Not able to land the headshot. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Nice strike after catching one by Carlos Monzon. Straight right, left hook. Very nicely done, scoring up top. He did not see that hook coming at all. Didn't cover up, just took it all. Wow! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Frost back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
There he goes.
Monzon's in desperate need, Teddy, of a little bit of advice here. I mean, here we are in the middle rounds. He's a decent fighter, but these are not going his way, these middle rounds. What would you be giving him for advice?
Yeah, you're right. This is where the corner kind of earns their keep a little bit. I would tell him, remember what you are. You know, it looks like he's confused right now. You know, he's in no man's land. You know, he don't know if he's a guy who fights inside, a guy who fights outside. You know, just grab onto one thing.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try it.
And now the referee steps in and says, no, I'm not going to take that. The low blows, they're not going to go in my ring.
Work so fucking much, my greatest fear is I'ma die alone. Every diamond in my chain, yeah, that's a milestone. I'm loving it. Calling me.
Frost sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Nice work, nice work.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Here's where Frost is so dangerous. You see Isaac able to block it away and score. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Frost's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
End of the round, saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Isaac Frost making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to...
Now, this is a version of Isaac Frost we're not used to seeing, a damaged version of Isaac Frost. He needs to smother his opponent right now. Frost's out of gas a bit. He's tying up his opponent.
Yeah, well, you have to do that sometimes. Give him credit that he understands that he has to do that, and he's getting a little...
On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did.
What a shot. Big hook comes in. Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Monzone's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner goes
I don't know why we're always so